Hi everyone, and welcome back to our last lesson of this week, which is on making equal groups. We're going to have a look at the vocab that we've been looking at this week. So the first word we've been looking at is sharing. Sharing means making into equal groups. The next word is total, which is the whole number, how many there are altogether. And the last word we're looking at is equal. Equal means there is the same number in each group. Don't forget to keep an eye out for my friend Sophia as we go through this video. So we're going to do this question all together. We have to complete the sentence. So we have cupcakes shared equally between two is So the first thing, to get the first number, we need to count the cupcakes. Should we do it all together? You ready? Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So there are 10 cupcakes. If we want to share them equally between two, that means we need to make them into two equal groups. So I'm going to have one group up here and one group down here. Now remember, equal groups, they must have the same number in each group. Do these two groups have the same number in each group? Yes, they do. What is that number? Should we count together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each group has 5 cupcakes. So 10 cupcakes shared equally between two groups is 5. Very good. Are you ready to do these by yourself? You're going to need a paper, a pencil, and whatever counters that you've been using in your home. Question 1. Complete the sentences. Apples shared equally between two is So first you must count how many apples there are altogether and write it on the first line. Then you must put them into two equal groups and write how many are in each group on the second line. Pause now while you find the answers. Question 2. Complete the sentence. Balloons shared equally between 5 is So we need to put these, first we need to count how many balloons there are altogether and write it on the first line. Then we need to put these balloons not into two groups like the last question, but into 5 equal groups. So if you want to count the balloons, take that many counters and put them into 5 equal groups. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, like that. Making sure you're not doing all in one group and then all in a second group. You're splitting them up equally. Pause now while you find the answer. Question 3. Complete the sentence. Pencils shared equally between 5 is So we have to count all of the pencils and write it on the first line. Then take that number of counters and put them into 5 equal groups. Then I want you to tell me how many are in each group and write it on the second line. Pause now while you finish the question. Question 4. Complete the sentence. Pears shared equally between 10 is So to get the first answer, we must count all of the pears. Then take the counters, however many number of pears there are, you'll take that number of counters, put them into 10 equal groups. How many are in each group? Question 5. Complete the sentences. Donuts shared equally between 10 is So count the donuts write it on the first line. Then take your counters, put them into 10 equal groups. And on the second line, write how many are in each group. Pause now while you finish the question. Question 6, okay, it's changing a bit now. Complete the sentences to share 8 donuts between 2 bags. So we have 8 donuts and we have 2 bags, and remember we have to have the same number in each bag. So our first sentence, there are donuts altogether. So count the donuts and write the answer on the first line. Second sentence, there are bags. Count the bags and write the number on the second line. Third sentence, there are donuts in each bag. So if you were to share out these donuts into 2 bags, how many would be in each bag? How many in each group? Write it now on the third line. Question 7. Complete the sentences to share 15 apples between 3 bowls. So we know from the question that we have 15 apples and we have 3 bowls. So these first 2 questions are going to be very easy. There are apples altogether. We know that from the question. And there are bowls. We know that from the question too. So you can fill out those 2 answers now. When you're finished, take your counters, count out 15 of them and share them into 3 equal groups. How many will be in each group? Pause now while you finish the video. The question, sorry. Pause now while you finish the question. Our last question for today is number 8. Complete the sentences to share 30 pencils between 3 pots. So we know from the question we have how many pencils? That's right, 30. And how many pots do we have? That's right, 3. So we can fill in the first 2 answers. There are pencils altogether, and there are pots. Pause now while you finish those sentences. What you need to do now is take 30 counters and put them into 3 equal groups. I want you to count how many are in each group and write the answer on the last line. I hope you've enjoyed our learning this week. I know it's been a little bit tricky, but I am sure that all of you have worked your hardest and have done super duper work. Remember, let me know how many times you saw my friend Sophia in this video. See you later. Bye guys.